Hey guys, John Trousdale here at PRI. Now you've got your crate engine installed. Everything's ready to go. You're about to fire it up for the first time. The key's in the ignition, and the second before you crank it over, you ask yourself what happens next. That might break down to the oil you're running. I'm here with Andrew Obermeyer. Now Andrew, break-in oil is not a new concept, but why is it important?
Yes, absolutely. Break-in oil is important for the engine because you have those direct metal-to-metal contact surfaces as far as your oil pump gear, your distributor gear on the end of your distributor, even to the cylinder, that you want to make sure that you have your rings seated properly during that first 500 miles.
And so what is it about a break-in oil that's different from a regular old oil? Why is that necessary when you're breaking in an engine?
A lot of break-in oils these days have taken out a lot of the anti-wear components and zinc levels. We have gone ahead and made our own product and put those back in to ensure when you start that engine for the first time, you have the correct components and anti-wear properties in the oil to protect your investment.
Yeah, to protect the investment, exactly. You've got 5 or 10 grand sitting under the hood. You want to make sure you've got the right juice in there once you fire it up.
Exactly, and that would be something that I would not want to gamble with. You know, make sure that what you have in there is correct for the application.
So as far as knowing it's correct and knowing that it's different and it's the right break-in oil, what is the method you use to determine that? You must do some testing.
Sure, we've done a lot of our own in-house testing as far as other brands that were out on the market, and you know, some were right up there, and we even make some of those recommendations if you don't have the ability to get ours directly. But we've definitely taken that step to ensure what you are getting directly from us is absolutely correct for our engine applications.
So you've got the correct oil for the break-in period. You've run it for 500 miles or so. You're about ready to put in your standard service oil. You've got something new for those guys.
Absolutely. So new to us this year, we have our standard service oil is what we call it. It's a 1030 weight oil. Once again, standard non-synthetic oil, same as the break-in. But we recommend that oil, like you said, after the first 500 miles and when you're doing those regular 3,000 mile interval oil changes.
And now we say standard service oil, but that's not really accurate because this is still a performance-oriented product.
That is correct. So even with our standard service oil, we will still have a lot of those good properties as far as the zinc, phosphorus, everything in that oil to protect that engine later on down the road.
So Andrew, this is obviously a high-performance oil with a lot of great properties. Where are you landing as far as price point?
Yeah, that was a main concern of ours. We wanted to be very competitive in the market, and right now we have this oil for $6.95 a quart.
So it sounds like compared to a lot of the racing oil out there, it can get pretty spendy. This is pretty competitive as far as what you're laying out every few thousand miles.
Correct. You know, there are oils out there, and we want to be right there at the front as far as affordability and availability.
So the last question has very little to do with oil, but I'm curious to get your take. Engines versus motors, which do you like?
So us here at BluePrint Engines, we do prefer the engines over motors term, I would say.
I guess somebody better tell GM, huh?
Yeah, you know what? Everybody has their own classification, I guess. We prefer the engine, the crate engine line, I guess.
Crate engine. So if I call up and want to ask you, can I buy a crate motor, what are you going to tell me?
I'm going to sell you a crate engine.
Ask for a motor, get an engine. Okay, where can I go to get some more information on motor, engine, and oil?
You can go directly to our website, blueprintingines.com, or you can give us a call directly at 1-800-483-4263.
All right, give them a ring at BluePrint Engines, and you guys stay tuned for more coming your way from PRI.